Okay, let's take a look at this problem. Following table shows Myers-Briggs personality preferences for a random sample of 406 people in listed professions. Uses chi-square test to determine if the listed occupations and personality preferences are independent. So occupations and personality preferences are independent. Looks like our claim. So if the occupations and personality preferences are independent. Okay, well, first step, come up with a null and alternate hypothesis. H0 states that the row and column variables are independent. So this says that they are independent. And H1 states they are not independent. So H1 is that they are not independent. Well, for this one here, our claim would match H0. Now this says input the matrix into A. So we're going to go put this into our calculator. Now I don't want the row totals. I just want the numbers here, and I don't want the column totals either. So I'll come over in my calculator, and I'll do second x to negative 1 to go to my matrix menu. I'll go over to edit. I can right arrow twice, or left arrow once, and press enter on A. Now this is going to ask us for the size of the matrix, and it's rows by columns. Well, this is looks like 3 rows and 2 columns, so I'll do a 3 by 2. And then we got 62, 45, 68, 94, 56, and 81. Okay, then we'll exit out. And after we put the matrix in, then we want to do the chi-square test to find the p-value. So I press my stat, and then left arrow over to test, and then I'm going to up arrow to the chi-square test. Mine is C, but yours will probably be at a different location depending upon your model. Now when I come in here, it says observed as A and expected as B, and that's fine. And then we want to choose calculate. And we get our P is equal to 0.0132 to 4 decimal places. Now we're going to need to compare that to alpha. We said alpha is 5%. Okay, so now we want to do step 4. If p-value is less than alpha, p-value is less than alpha. So that says we're going to reject H0. So reject H0, and since our claim matches H0, we're going to reject that the occupations and personality preferences are independent. So we'll reject our claim. Now, I wouldn't worry overly about it, but in theory, we need to check. If I go back to my matrix menu and I come over to edit, we will need to check B. So you down arrow to B and press enter on it. And you need to make sure all these values, and I have this in the PowerPoint somewhere here, all E should be at least 5. This method is not valid if you have any E that's not at least 5. And all of these are greater than 5, so we're fine. So I'll do a second mode, exit out. But that would be how you do claim on independence.